This week we find ourselves in Cerro Catedral in Argentina, a little bit different from Corral last week in Chile, where we were down by the coast. Now we are up in the mountains. As you can see behind me from this big map, it's a ski resort. So there's ski lifts, but riders won't be using them for every stage. They'll get one go on them at the end of each day. So the first day starts with the riders down here in the village where we are now, and they'll be using these pistes, but in the opposite direction, riding up the hill to take themselves to this point here, which teasingly is at the top of a lift, but these aren't going to be allowing them to get up there. They're going to have to be using those legs. And then they'll weave their way down underneath all these lifts and then out to that side of the village where the finish line will be, and then they'll have a little loop out of that end, which is just off our map here, to stage 2, a little bit flatter and a little bit of a pedal out to that one. But then after that they get to come back into the town, refuel, get some lunch, and then it's all fun and games in the afternoon when they get on this lift here right the way up to this point. Still, they're going to have a long drag of a liaison after that. They have to traverse all the way across the hill up to this point, which is a real shark's fin poking out the top of this mountain. A dramatic start with 360-degree vistas all the way around it. Absolutely beautiful. And then they will be coming all the way back down, weaving underneath these lifts and back into the town at the bottom. And this is where the main sort of race village area is, and where they'll be finishing the first day's racing. Day 2 once again starts down in the main village here, and then riders will be once again using the pistes in the opposite direction to ride up to this area here, and then they'll be coming back down again, similar sort of destination down here to the bottom here, back in the village, where that's the same finish line as stage 6. After that, they'll be going on a long liaison out of the town down in this direction for stage 5, which is going to be physically the most challenging. It's a little bit flatter, a lot more pedalling, but these riders are going to have that contrasted with stage 6, which after they've done 5 will come back in this lift once again up here, and then there's virtually no liaison at the top of that. The start is just here, and they'll be bombing it back down there on what is, I've been told, a full-on downhill track. I'm just about to go and have a ride of it, so join us for a trip down there. So this is the top of stage 6, final stage of the weekend, and let's have a look what it's got in store. Already you can tell this is going to be dusty and fast. Nice little jump out of there, and this is quick already. Dusty, got to look after this front wheel, stop it drifting away from you. Right, what's in here? Oh, a little bit of inside line there, and again you can already see dust coming up from the rider in front. See, thanks mate. This is just like riding powder on a snowboard. Just got to let it drift about. Just got a massive spray of dust in the face. Wow, quick jump there. Whoa, this is good. In this bit of a groove, some holes developing there. This is like a cross between a motocross sand track and snowboarding on powder. This bit of a gully. Keep my head down. Rock garden. That could do with a little bit of on-foot inspection to know where you're going. Whoa, this will be tiring. The end of the weekend, getting the power down on that. And let's get ourselves stuck into this. Wow, this is whooped out here. Clear with throttle. The finish arena. Rock garden here. Bit of a jump. Whoops into the bottom corner. And then that's your finish there. That's a lot of fun.